Greetings, traders. This is Des here, Grok Trading on Tuesday, June 5th, 2012. Stocks end up in positive territory here. Dow up 26 points, up 0.22%. The S&P up 0.6%. The Russell's up 0.66%. The Russell's up 1.2%. Banks up 0.34%. VIX down a whopping 4.9%, down below 25. Gold down, but silver up almost a full percent. Crude oil at break even. And we have the US dollar up all day long. Still, the markets fought through and found green by day's end. Not too shabby. Take a look at the trend, quite low at 0.68. All right, let's take a look here. A little bit of info. We have oil prices did edge higher on Tuesday, and we just saw that with oil. Actually, oil is at break even by day's end, but a lack of a decisive action move from the G7 and a stronger US dollar, which we just saw, did restrain the gains in crude today. Check this out. We have a higher high, higher low, but let's zoom in because we remain in this big falling wedge, which is more bullish than it is bearish. We're at a support level, but I want a micro look at this thing. Yesterday, Monday, starting off the week, we had a lower high, lower low, doji at a support line. I'm going to tweak this support line so we are right there. So we didn't get a close on the line, so it's relative strength because we didn't make it down there for a close. The shadow that was left did pierce, but it came back up, giving us this doji. Today, Tuesday, we have a higher high and a higher low. This is bullish. We found resistance at this ginormous trend line. I showed you that yesterday. It goes back for several months. Going back a couple years. I believe this one goes back a couple years. Now I've got to look. Yeah, it goes back here to 2011. All right. Blow this back up. Found resistance at that big trend line, but major resistance at the 200-day simple moving average, which is now acting as resistance. Small caps, which are leading the charge, this is a Russell's 2000, giving us an engulfing reversal pattern. Pretty bullish. Yeah, but we still have a resistance area at 747. That's that line coming across. That's that swing low right there. We're still below that. And if we look at NASDAQ techs here, you can see that we're making a higher high, higher low, but we are above the 200-day simple moving average, which is giving us some relative strength there. I would add a trend line to this. I would have a trend line sitting right there. So that could and may act as resistance around 2820. So remember 2820. It's been an area that could be problematic. Let's look at the Dow 30 right here. We're below a trend line. And a little bit of an engulfing here, but nothing to write home about. We're decisively below the 200-day moving average. Tomorrow night, I'm doing my once a month free webinar, and we're going to be doing it on gaps and also trend reversals. If you want to know more about gaps and trend reversals and you fancy some free trading education, you found the right place. All you have to do is go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com. Chances are I have the URL right here somewhere. I'll be placing that after the time of this video. Click on events or the calendar over to the right and get registered for it. If you can't make it tonight, or tomorrow night, no big deal. We'll get you a recording, but you have to register to get that recording. And you should have an email, matter of fact. If you're registered with the website, an email went out today, so you should have that. For all you graduates out there, the same night we're doing our monthly study group where we'll be really analyzing, going through questions, and talking about the latest of education and what we're seeing out there in the markets and how to profit from those. So you have that email with password. And for those that haven't taken the step to be mentored yet, yeah, it's just a matter of time before you do that or wash out of the markets. I highly recommend that you do one or the other sooner than later, because it is very expensive being in the markets uneducated. We have some mentoring coming up. If you want to do it live, we only do this once, maybe twice a year. We have a live one coming up in Vegas, and it is you could bring a spouse at this one, or a significant other, or a friend at no charge. It's a big time special that we're doing. Take care. Safe trading to you.